Well, Supreme issue 7. The rumblings of thunder. The man is not called Supreme for nothing. He has seen planets created and destroyed. He has posed and fought side by side with the most powerful beings in the known universe and beyond, though rarely surprised by events unfolding around him. It seems that now is one of those times. Father? Yes, Father, I am Probe, and these are my brothers and sister. I am known as Godspeed. Diehard's my name. Valens, they call me Cougar. Lying, I have no offspring. Who are you? What he tells you is true. We are your children yet to be. We are the product of your union with another superpowered being, but perhaps I'm saying more than you need to know. Probably Glory. We've banded together to form the Star Guard in our own time to battle the constant dangers that threaten the continuing survival of Earth. It is with this goal in mind that we come to you from several centuries hence to bring you a message of great importance. There is danger for you here. It is perilous for us to become directly involved in the affairs of this time, your time. So our help must come to you in the form of warning only. That's helpful, convenient. If you have a message for me, say it now. A crisis comes your way, Father, one that threatens the very existence of Earth itself. We urge you to be ready to conquer the menace when it arises. The future's at stake, our future. I speak for all of us when I say that we regret we cannot assist you in a more direct manner, but you must know. The time sphere emergency signal. We are needed in our own time. We must leave without delay. Starguard, prepare for transport of departure. Ready. Finish your warning. Sorry, Father, we cannot be detained another moment. We must answer the summons to action. We'll contact you again soon. Farewell until then. Goodbye. Shashasham. Supreme watches as the bodies seem to dissolve into the stale air. He replays the scene in his mind and questions the sincerity of their words. He wonders and awaits their return with anticipation. Still fatigued over his recent victory over the ravenous Chrome, Supreme somberly exits the gate building and wanders onto the street deep in thought. He fails to notice a figure awaiting his arrival. There he is. I knew he'd shown up sooner or later. Didn't expect to see him walking though. This isn't going to be easy. I have to remain objective as long as I hold this microphone, but every time I hear his name, my rage becomes more uncontrollable. Wherever he appears, death seems to follow in his wake. I'm holding him responsible for all the carnage that occurred at the airport, those guilty of terrorism as well as the innocent victims. As surely as if he pulled the trigger himself, he's responsible for my father's death. And somehow I'll say that he pays for it. See Supreme, issue 3 for all events, Kurt. Stay with me, Rick. Supreme, Maxine Winslow, WABC News. I've nothing to say to you or your viewers. Supreme, isn't it true that you were running from Chrome when you returned to Earth last month? I run from no one. You're on camera right now, Supreme, and the audience wants to know why you ran from Chrome, why you led him to your supposed homeworld. Turn that thing off. No, I want answers from you. Isn't it true that you are a coward, that you sought refuge here from Chrome? You're no hero. What do you have to say for yourself? A true hero doesn't allow innocent bystanders to be killed while fleeing from an enemy. You owe the families of those killed a response, Supreme. A lot of men, women, and children are dead because of you, and I want you to answer for it. That's it, you're done. This isn't over, not until you accept responsibility. As Supreme attempts to salvage his dignity in front of the unforgiving camera eye, we switch our attention to the upper offices of the Washington, D.C. headquarters of Gate International, where we find the mysterious Graves in conference with a nervous Jason Temple. I'm here, sir. What's this all about? Like I told you, we need to talk, as seen last issue. Ed, or Edda. The subject of which is your lack of control over the Gate-sponsored. You okay there? May I point out, sir, that they were very effective in helping Supreme defeat the alien Chrome. You call their performance effective? Riot was useless. Menaguri was put out of commission while in the shape of a whale. Thusable got his back broken, for Christ's sakes. Not to mention the people consider them guilty of association because of their relationship to Supreme. Gate can't risk its image to support a team with that kind of baggage. Consider the team disbanded, and as of this very moment, and as if that were our only problem. You pose another. You've done very little to distinguish yourself as head of Gate International Temple. I plan to make a number of changes here at Gate that will affect the way this corporation is run, changes that will most adversely affect you if you are not careful. I need to point out to you that Gate LA has been the subject of a number of mishaps recently, not the least of which are a break-in, a battle between Blood Brigade and Bloodstrike, and the destruction of Gate in Munich at the hands of Youngblood and some genetically enhanced Superman calling himself Prophet. Brigade 2 miniseries. The Blood Brothers story line in Bloodstrike and Brigade, in Youngblood 2, of course. Gate is far too important to have its reputation being constantly questioned. Too important in the grand scheme of things, too important to me. Is this easy, Temple? Your association with this company will be terminated unless you cooperate with my plans, and you can start with heavy metal. Now get out. In the night skies over the Gate installation within the Rhineland-Pfalz region of Germany, a dark figure slows his flight and proceeds to descend on an unsuspecting crew of security guards. Yes, this base is sure to be under his rule. His devotee. Timed out, I've got it back now. We shall leave the startled guards to ponder their curious situation and favorite season. No, that's not one. We shall leave the startled guards to ponder their curious situation and turn your attention to Supreme thousands of miles away as his temper starts to consume him. I was the one who stopped those terrorists and put an end to Chrome's murderous rampage. What more do you? But weren't you running for your life when you first appeared? Beat, Temple. I just please Supreme have no one else to turn to. For my old enemy returned. When he vanquished during the war, I wondered if he was left for dead or had left Earth as I later did. Temple, don't bother me. But someone calling himself Four is in Germany busting up one of our bases. I need your help too. Did you say Four? Yes, he's... Whatever the reason for his return, he'll answer to me one final time. That's it, Supreme, run away. But I'm one problem you can't run away from. I'm going to remove my father and will not find rest so you pay for your actions. Shum. Do you not believe my words? Perhaps demonstration of my invincible hammer will convince you. Fools, why do you deny my request? Would it not be far easier to tell me what I wish to know? Ooh. Tell Tell me where he is, your precious Führer, so that I may rend him limb from limb for his betrayal. I will bring the entire Reich, indeed the whole of Germany, to its knees until Adolf Hitler is brought to me. Know that what I mean, what I say, for four does not make idle threats. For this stops now. Who dares to oppose the God of Thunder? I do. Supreme. Tune in next month. Supreme and Four go head to head in the Battle of Century. Miss it not. Troll, he's 3'4", he's 1,000 years old, and he's looking for a good time. Think things come in small packages. Troll. It's troll time, partner. Super Patriot. Hello, Bimmy bro 1243. Are you Ryan Zalius? You're like 5 accounts, right? It's good to see you. How are you? Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Wildcat